Hey everyone, Chris here from Brick Players Union, and in this video I'm going to share with you my conversion of the Crooks van from the LEGO City Museum break-in set 60008 from 2013. So let's check it out. So, LEGO has recently resumed its practice of including a vehicle to complement its modular buildings. They first did it in 2009 with the Fire Brigade, which included an old school fire truck, but then not again until 2013 with the Palace Cinema, which included a convertible black limousine. And then not again until 2018 with the Downtown Diner, which included a pink 1950 style convertible, and again in 2019 with the Corner Garage, which includes a blue tow truck. So, like I said, it seems like it's a trend they've resumed, and I hope they continue. But since there are still plenty of LEGO modulars that do not include a vehicle, I've started building my own MOC vehicles to complement those modulars, and I also build complementary vehicles for my own MOC modulars as well. Now, if you saw my last video, I just built a MOC City Museum modular building, which is kind of a supersized version of the museum from the museum break-in set from 2013. And that set includes a small Crooks van, so when I was thinking about what vehicle I wanted to build to complement my MOC museum, it seemed only fitting that I would make a supersized version of that small Crooks van as well. And since it's a conversion of a truck from the LEGO City theme, it means rebuilding it and making it bigger, while at the same time trying to keep the look and the color scheme as close to the original as possible. Now, the original was just way too short, especially for a Crooks van. I mean, how much loot could you even fit in a van that size? So the first thing I did was to stretch the chassis and make it 4 studs longer, which in turn expanded the rear cargo area, making it 4 studs longer, effectively doubling its capacity. Next thing was to replace the smaller Classic City wheels and tires with the larger 24x14 wheels and tires, and I used the older style wheels with the 4 spokes to mimic the 4-spoke style of the original smaller wheels. And to accommodate those larger wheels and tires, I replaced the small city fenders with the larger Speed Champions fenders as well. Now, since those larger fenders give the MOC a taller profile, I made the red stripe on the side a little bit wider as well to make up the difference. When comparing the front ends, the first thing you'll notice is that the taller profile also meant making the front bumper thicker, but overall I kept the look of the rest of the front end the same. I used the same low-profile headlights using the 1x1 transparent yellow plates. I used the same 1x2 roof bricks on the corners, and I used the same dark gray hood. Now, as a side note, I only had one of those pre-molded hood pieces, so I used it on the MOC, and I built the hood of the original with some alternate parts that I had. And even though the hood is not easily removable, I still added a 2x2 pre-molded motor underneath to add some extra detail. In the rear, the large 3x4 rear window seemed a little bit too big for me, especially for a Crooks van. Now, I understand the need for the driver to be able to see out of the rear, but I would think that a Crook wouldn't want whatever is in the rear to be easily seen through such a large rear window. So, on the MOC, I replaced it with a small rear window consisting of 2 of the 1x2x2 wall elements in transparent smoke. I also changed the color of the rear handles from light gray to black, and I made the rear bumper 1 plate thicker as well. On the roof, I changed the black plate to red to eliminate that thin black stripe. I also changed the supports for the rear spoiler from light gray to black, and I also tiled the roof of the MOC to give it a much smoother look. Now, looking inside, first at the driver's compartment, I moved the center-mounted steering wheel to the left and also added an instrument cluster to the dash to give it a much more realistic look. And I built a front bench seat using 2 of the studs-on side brackets and a few tiles as well. And in the rear, you can see the much larger cargo area, which can now hold twice as much loot as before. And taking a look at the other side, the color scheme of this van with a black bottom, red stripe, and a dark gray upper half always kind of reminded me of the A-Team van. So for an alternate look, I added some red wheels, and I also changed the roof spoiler from black to red. Okay, there you have it. My conversion of the Crooks van from the Lego City Museum break-in set from back in 2013. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, you can let me know by giving me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. That is always greatly appreciated. And if you have a minute before you go, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I'd also like to give a shout out to Alex's Lego City, Mock Brick, Lady Brick Skater, and an extra special shout out to my man Josh at Mini Brick World. Now, I just built a MOC for Josh, and he made a great video where he really shouted me out a bunch, so I definitely want you guys to go over there and check out not only that video, but really check out his channel as well. He has an awesome Lego City full of a lot of really fun builds, and he is a really great guy at the same time. So after you watch a few more of my videos, be sure and go check out Josh at Mini Brick World and all the other guys I mentioned as well. And one final note, I recently opened an Instagram account, so if you have some free time, feel free to go over there to Instagram and check me out at Brick Players Union as well. And on that note, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.